Hello. So over the years, I've been called many things. One such thing being a DJI hater. Now, I don't hate DJI. I've been using their products since 2016 when the Mavic Pro first came out. But what I do dislike is the kind of the automatic assumption that DJI should be the de facto system that people should be using in FPV, and that it's head and shoulders above all the rest, and there's no room for any of the other systems. Now, the reason why this is relevant is because this week I was proposed a deal that I couldn't walk away from. An original Avata 1 with a load of batteries and controllers and a set of goggles too, and the Meteor 75 with the O4 unit. It was a great deal that was proposed to me. I couldn't walk away, so I bought it. So it now means I am a proud owner of these, the goggles too. Now, the reason why I haven't been using DJI up to this point is because when digital was emerging in FPV, I was mostly into flying long range wings, which meant that I used iNav an awful lot. And at the time, DJI simply just didn't support iNav OSD. It was expensive, and I was able to fly quite happily with analog. Then along came the Walksnail VRX, which allowed me to bolt on digital to my existing analog goggles. And it meant then that I could kind of segue into digital. And Walksnail happily supported the full iNav OSD, so it was a match made in heaven. But this deal came along, and now I'm a proud owner of the goggles too. So I've been flying a couple of dozen packs now through the little Meteor 75 out in the garden, trying to get my head around the O4 system. And my first impressions are it's everything that we already knew it was and what everybody has been saying. The colors, the penetration, they're all fantastic. The goggles, premium goggles, these ones here are compatible with Vistas, O3, O4. So there is a lot of compatibility in these goggles for me. So what does that mean now? Does that mean I'm no longer a Walksnail fanboy? I'm now going to swap all of my kit over to DJI? Well, no, not quite. It's not as simple as that. These goggles, compared to these goggles, for me, aren't as comfortable. And my eyes, I've just been flying this past kind of 10 minutes ago, and my eyes are still sore from these goggles. Now, I've set the camera to 4:3 aspect ratio. I've zoomed out of the screen to 80%, and it means that I can now happily fly with that 4:3 slightly smaller FPV feed. But it means my OSD in the menu system is out to the sides, where for me it's blurry. The center is perfectly sharp, but the sides are all blurry. And if I need to adjust anything in the menu or look at my OSD, my eyes kind of have to adjust to that, and they're not adjusting. Maybe it's just because I'm older, um, but it's a little bit painful to use these. Where in contrast, my Walksnail Goggles X, um, I can slap them on. I have all of these adjusted perfectly, and everything is sharp. Now, there is a slight vignetting with these around the far outside, but all my OSD, all of my menu system is perfectly in view. And the reason why this is important for me is because I still fly wings, and I could be out on a flying session where I have these goggles on my face for over an hour, and that's that's kind of a bit of a deal breaker for me. I can't wear these for an hour straight. I'd be blind afterwards. So yeah, it means that I'm going to continue to keep what I have on analog, what I have on Walksnail, what I have on Ascent, and I'll continue to use the little Meteor 75 with these goggles, and maybe I'll buy another O4 unit. Although I say at the minute to maybe not buy the Pro because there's something wrong with the gyro. But anyway, I'll pick up another DJI unit, maybe a second hand O3 unit, put it in one of my hot swap pods and try it on a wing and see how that goes. But yeah, am I a DJI hater? Well, I never really was. Um, we've all known that it's a fantastic system, and it just didn't suit me at the time. And we should all fly what suits us. So I'll continue to use analog, Walksnail, and now I'll use some DJI. So yeah, so there we go. All the best.